Yo, 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 what's up, MG fam? It's your boy, Coach McGruff. I'm back with another episode of the Miami Dolphins rebuild here on Madden 25, man. Following a loss to the Cincinnati Bengals, we back in week 11, going up against the Kansas City Chiefs, who's not having a great season either. 3-6 on the season, we're 6-3, and the Patriots are back on our tails, man. We're number one in our division, but they're right behind us with a 5-4 record. So the Chiefs, not a great offense this year, stacking up on defense, kind of average. We're looking to come out with a victory on this game. If we're going to be home at Sun Life Stadium, probably one of our last home games, but we got to capitalize on home field advantage. And we got to get victories this way so we can back into the playoffs and get a good seeding because we're going to need it. So let's get into this game against Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs, and we'll see you guys at Sun Life Stadium. Out here ready for it, baby. The kickoff is here, and we got it here. It's raining. It's raining bad. It's pouring down, and we're looking to at least throw the football a little bit. We're not trying to do too much. So you can see Pat Mahomes coming out 18 TDs for 16 interceptions. Not a bad year, but not great either. A lot of turnovers for this team. Very risky offense. So let's see what they got. Tight end in motion. Mahomes drop back, and we get on top of him on the first down in the game. My boy Spence was able to get him, and he's feeling himself starting out here early. Mahomes loved to come out of the shotguns. A pretty big kid, the rookie of the year last year, and he drops back and look at the arm. He finds Conley, and that's a big first down. So the secondary gotta wake up, bro. We may need to go to this draft and invest in some secondary players, maybe some corners or free safeties. Going to be one of our first round picks. And now Davis falls for it for a first down. He has 2 rushes now for 11 yards. And my boy Williams, he's on the defensive line, getting some burn here late in the season because of a lot of fatigue reasons and a few injuries. So Mahomes dropped back, and he finds who else? His boy Tyreek Hill on a 10-yard reception. Only 6 minutes and 47 seconds left in the first quarter. These guys got off to a hot start. And he fakes the handoff and keeps it himself and runs up there and gets a first down, and he goes down at the 19-yard line. Pat Mahomes is not the slowest quarterback you will see. He's a pretty quick big man, and he's hard to take down. So we're going to come with a little bit of pressure, and he does another read option, and he's going with it, brother. But we got a fumble there, and nobody's able to get on top, but he recovers it. So he's going to think twice about running it on the next play because of the contact that he received just now. So he's going to call a little audible here. Drops back. Pat Mahomes surveys the field and finds Conley, and that's a score. No, sir. He goes down at the 1-yard line. So you can see Conley is coming out here almost 50 yards on the first drive. We got to get on top of these guys. And he goes to the right, and he goes in the end zone for a score. And the first score of the day goes to the Kansas City Chiefs, man. Coming out on our first drive, we got Jackson in the backfield. His injury wasn't too bad last week to hold him out this week, so we're ready to go with him. He finds a little room here and falls for it. I believe that's an 8-yard rush, and we're good with it. So he's not as hurt as we thought he was. We inserted him back into the starting lineup because we need his speed at running back, and Haskins drop back, finds Watson, the backup fullback who's currently at tight end, and that's a 6-yard first down. So Jackson doesn't look as hurt as we thought he was. Hopefully he can make it through this game. And we got a guy in motion, Meyer. Let's go. And Jackson finds some room to the edge, but these guys are able to get on top of him for a big tackle. Coming out with 3 wideouts here. Haskins drops back, looks around, and he finds Steals, but he drops the pass right there at the out of bounds line. So we're going to get a field goal here. Nice way to get it up there, and I believe that one is good. So 7-3, man. We got to be able to score on our first drive if we're going to allow other teams to score on their first drive. And Pat Mahomes is back out here again, baby. He's back out here with Barnes in the backfield. And he finds Casey there. A big gain, and gladly we were able to get him by his ankles there. 30-yard reception. We've been able to keep Travis Kelce in check for the first quarter, but we're looking for him to try to blow up our defense. And we got Pat Mahomes on a drop back and a big sack there from Davis from the cornerback position. So these guys are 2 for 2 on third down so far in the first half. We're looking to make it 2 for 3. They got to get 18 yards here to at least try to get a first down. So Pat Mahomes drops back one more time and he launches it. And yes, sir, McCain is there for an interception. And he turns around and goes the other way and get knocked out of bounds at the 24-yard line. So we're going to run a little read option here ourselves. See what we got here. So Haskins fakes it and he gets blowed up in the backfield. Probably should have gave it to the running back there. We're coming back out on 37, making sure we can get a first down here. We got 2 guys in the backfield and Haskins get blowed up in a fumble. My goodness, I believe that's 2 weeks in a row that Haskins has fumbled the ball. So they coming out, man. They got great field possession, looking to get some more points on the board. Mahomes hands it off to Niles Davis, and he pushes over one guy and falls forward for a first down at the 7-yard line. So they're coming back out with it again. Tyreek Hill's in the backfield, so we got to be careful with him slipping out as a receiver. So let's see what they got here. He does slip out of the backfield. Mahomes has so much time back there, and what else can he do but find Kelvin Benjamin over there with another touchdown, man. He has so many threats at wide out, but we got to be better in the secondary, bro. We getting killed this year in coverage. We got to do our thing. So Haskins is here, and he finds Perry. Can we get to the edge? And yes, sir, he does. Number 94 is not that fast. He will not catch him, but I don't believe Perry got enough speed, and he gets taken down by number 22. 47-yard reception there. That's a big reception, probably our biggest of the game. And we got O'Leary in motion. And see what we get here with my boy Jackson. And yes, sir, he got the edge. Big block up there. I don't think anybody's catching him. I don't think so. And that's a touchdown, baby. This guy Jackson is so explosive. Who knew an undrafted free agent would be this great, man? I believe he's earned his spot as a Miami Dolphin for years to come. So the Chiefs are going to punt it back to us here with 3 minutes left in the second quarter. And we got Grant back there, man. He's been ready to blow one up all season. And let's go. And look at the speed. He's going to the edge. You know the punter is not catching him. And I don't think anybody else is catching him. And that's a score, baby. Put us up by 3 points, 17-14. And we should be able to go in the half with a lead, man. That's a big touchdown for Jakeem Grant, man. So second quarter, we're still here up by 3 points with 1 minute and 40 seconds left, and he drops back and gives it to Parker, and a big catch on the slant route there. Parker has been kind of quiet these last couple of weeks. We're not been able to get much going in the passing game, but we're looking to change that here. So Haskins finds Grant, and Grant's having a great day so far, and another first down for the Miami Dolphins. Let's get it. So we're going to have 2 guys in the backfield again, man. 2 of them slipped out, and look who we find. Steals across the middle. That was a risky pass, but hey, we'll take it, baby. Coming back out again, baby. Sills is at the slot position, and maybe he can take off the top of the defense. So Haskins drops back, and he finds, Campbell, and he drops it, man. You got to hold on to that rook. You got to hold on to that pass, brother. Let's go. So Parker is out there. And my boy Stills and Grant is on a post right across the middle. Might be our key route, but he finds Jackson there, who humbles forward for a big reception there. Only 2 yards to gain for a first down. Let's go, guys. We got an empty backfield set here, and he looks at the tight end, and he gets the ball. But it's not a first down. He almost jarred that one loose. And let's go. We're going to take the field goal here to put us up by 6 points. This should be good enough to give us some cushion going into half, baby. So they got it here with 45 seconds left before the first half is over. Let's see what Pat Mahomes got going right here. He drops back. We trying to get some rush. Look at that pass protection. And he finds Watkins on the edge, and he's going, and he gets pushed out at the 46-yard line. Back with it again. The time has stopped. They got out of bounds, and it's 2nd and 10. Let's go. So Pat Mahomes is looking to get his team in field goal range to at least get a score. And he drops back. He goes up the middle, and no one's there. Can we get a big hit on him? No, sir. But he goes down at the 37. It's 3rd and 1, baby. It is 3rd and 1. See if we can get some pressure up the middle. We got a false start on the offensive line, And that's exactly what we were looking for, baby. A false start, push these guys back, and make them go for it on third. This is not field goal range for them. As long as we stop them here, they will have to give the ball up. So Mahomes dropped back. It's a screen play, and who's that? Mr. Thomas, what he got here, and he gets through there and gets to the 30-yard line and out of bounds. A pretty smart play from the guy. So they're going to take one more shot at the end zone. Even if they don't get it here, they'll be able to have a chance to get a field goal. So Mahomes drop back. Can we get a sack here? Yes, sir. Coming off the edge, a big sack, and they're going to go for a field goal here. He may have enough leg for it, but we don't believe so. And it's in. My goodness, that was very close. So we're going into the half with the lead. We're only up by 3 points. So let's get it. So 3 minutes left in the third quarter. We back with it, and my boy Haskins drops back. He's running around the pressure, and he launches that one and finds Grant, but that's an incomplete pass. Oh yeah, he only had one field in, so we got to be able to get 2 on that one, baby. So Haskins come out on 2nd and 10, and he's been patient, and he finds Grant again, and he drops another one. Grant's having a tough time starting the second half. So we're going with all fly routes right now, baby. All fly routes. Let's see what we got. And he finds O'Leary, and O'Leary has some room to wiggle, and he gets down to the 47-yard line. Look at Deion Jackson, 100 yards already, only in the third quarter, and we're looking to get this guy a score, at least another score. Let's go. So Haskins drops back, and he's looking. He rolls out, and look at there. He finds Watson. Nice pass and nice connection for a score, baby. Haskins, there we go, baby. We need a big score here to start the second half. Coming out again, man. We back almost in the red zone, fourth quarter, and we give it to Deion Jackson. And he goes for it for a 6-yard rush, and that's going to put us in field goal range. We're going to see what O'Leary can do on the screenplay. We never ran this play before, baby. Let's see what we got. So he finds O'Leary, and he falls for it for another first down. Man, if we can get another score, that'll put us up by 17, man, and I believe that should cap the game off. Let's go, man. Haskins is back there by himself. He rolls out from the pressure. Let's see what he got here. He goes up the edge, and oh my goodness, a fumble. Hope he can get up from that one. That was a big hit. So we're going to just kick a field goal here. So this is going to put us up by 13 points, which is actually 2 scores. 2 scores. These guys got to score 2 touchdowns to at least get near us. We're coming out with a screenplay here, man. If we can get this defense psyched out, Jackson, I believe he can go all the way with it. So Jackson gets it, and I don't think anybody is here. And they got somebody to trail them, but hey, they was able to get him that time. But that would have been a bigger gain if we could have got an extra block. Look at the quarterback comparison. Mahomes haven't had a bad game, but he need to do a little bit more because his defense is not holding up their end of the bargain. So in motion, it steals, and he finds O'Leary. O'Leary had a great game today, man, catching 4 receptions for 56 yards. And let's keep going with it, baby. We got Grant in the slot, and Haskins drops back, and he gets taken down. He rolled out of the pocket, but he didn't have to, so we get taken down for a sack here. We're going to run a counter play here and hopefully catch the defense slipping. And he finds a little room on the edge, and there you go, baby. Fall for it, and we get a 4th and 1 there. They think they got a chance, but we believe they don't. And that one right there will put us up by 16, baby. 16 points, and that should finish the game off. And that was a great game from the Miami Dolphins. And we did our thing. Got back into the winning column, and we cannot afford any more losses at the end of the season. We got to at least win 3 more games to solidify our playoff spot. And Bobby McCain is the player of the game with 1 interception and 3 tackles. And look at my boy, Dwayne Haskins. 225 yards, 63% completions, and 1 TD with 1 interception. But the guy that we all became respecting of is this guy, Deion Jackson, the Duke rookie, man. 22 rushes, 142 yards, 6.4. Like I say, man, he's still hobbled, but we might sit him out the next game. Let's see what the trainers say. He might be hurt. Again, we got to be careful, man. We have to be careful when it comes to our starting running back. We don't want to have him bang up before the playoffs. Our receivers did fairly well also. And defensively, man, that's where we stood out in the second half. We were able to shut down some guys. Got 2 sacks from Cameron Wake, 1 from my boy Spence, and also Will Davis gave us 1, man. That was pretty good. Let's get it. So let's talk about the teams right now, man. we were able to, you know, get a little bit more offense against these guys, but it was kind of evenly balanced, I believe. I think we capitalized more on certain plays. Our third downs went our way. Everything else, as you can see, turnovers, they had the +1. We had 50% of third downs. They had 50%. And man, fourth down conversion, we didn't take many risks, but their 2-point conversions, they missed out on their only 2-point conversion. And red zone penalties, they got killed, bro. They got killed on penalties. 3 penalties for 20 yards, which cost them. But we appreciate you guys from watching this video. Hit that like and subscribe button, and that notification bell, and holla at your boy MG fam. Let's get it.